Yeah, it was a good second half. I think the first half wasn't a good brand of footy from either team, probably. But I thought our second half resembled the way we want to play. There's no doubt about that. I thought our hunt and our pressure and our contested work and clearance work came back and obviously started to connect better with the ball. So that made a massive difference to us in the end. We acknowledge Essendon, coming off 4 days is really difficult. So, it was a step in the right direction for us last week, and I thought today, we carried that through.
Max probably got shark a bit last week. What did you do to obviously take advantage today?
Yeah, look, we've been working with our midfielders for the last couple of weeks, around their connection and how we can improve that. I thought, our midfield coaches in, Justin Plapp and Benny Matthews have done an enormous amount of work under not much time frame, 5 days to actually build that connection. So, clearly they played their roles incredibly well, and we put some other guys in there as well. Angus Brayshaw. I thought his first game as an out-and-out midfielder for us was very good.
Life in the forward line too, with Spargo and Fritz returning as well.
Yeah, he was good Spargs, wasn't he? He competes strongly, and I think that's an exciting thing. We had a lot of inexperienced forward line in a lot of ways. Mitch Hannon, Bailey Fritz, Sam Wiedemann, Charlie Spargo, and they all compete, they all tackle, and they provided great options for us going forward.
Is that something you'll persist with? I know Jeffy was out this week, but do you think those guys are sort of have a lock on the spots at the moment?
Oh, look, they performed in a way that, they're putting their hand up for selection every week. I thought they functioned really well together. So that's all they can do. We play people that are in form and compete and want to do the things for the team.
Neville Jett will probably go something under the radar a little bit. How important was he today?
Oh, he's incredible today, Nev. He won a lot of critical contests in one-on-one situations or got over to help his teammates at really critical moments. So without question, that's Nev when he's at his best. He does that in one-on-one situations. But I didn't think he was alone today. Down back, I thought all the defenders started to really contribute. I thought Oscar McDonald's been in terrific form, for the majority of the season. So, and Jake Lever continues to grow and get better from last week again into this week.
Oscar McDonald, going to touch on, he sensational against Danaher today. It just seems like he's really grown into that role from, I guess, getting a lot of game time over the last couple of years. Yeah,
we've identified Oscar as a player that we want to be a key position player for us, so we've continued to play him. But he's got to hold up his end of the bargain as well and continue to improve and win those contests against some really important forwards, and he's been able to do that this year. Right through every game that we've played, I don't think he's been beaten too often at all.
Getting Tom back, pretty exciting step. He managed to get plenty of the footy, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think that's brilliant for our high performance team. To have Tom McDonald come off, 8 weeks without playing really, and to build a program in his rehab, and obviously he's trained to come out and play the way he did. I think it's credit to our high performance staff. They've done a great job because it ended up giving us great flexibility on the day.
That second quarter, you guys dominated territory, but Essendon kicked a couple out the back. It didn't happen in the second half. How did you kind of fix that?
That's been something we've been working on for probably 4 weeks. And I thought last week against the Tigers, that was something that held up defensively for the majority of the night, besides the last 10 minutes. And I thought again tonight, they got a couple of goals, but I thought structurally for most of the night, defensively, we were really sound. And I think that's some of the work that our backs have been putting in and making sure that functions appropriately.
How satisfying is that for it to pay off, that 4 weeks of work to pay off in that second half?
Yeah, things take time. There's some things that we worked on over the summer that helped us play a forward half game, and there's things that we'll continue to work on through the year. But you've got to continue to test and learn in this game. Learn from what you do, whether it's good or bad, and make it better and tinker. And I think as a club and as a team, we're starting to build some things, certainly around the footy and behind the ball, that are going to create some good habits for us throughout the whole year.
How was your demeanour at half time?
Yeah, look, it was pretty positive. I said last week was a step forward, and I thought, we were going to have to wrestle our way into the game, and I thought we did that. The players had great belief, and I knew that the connection part of our ball movement was going to come if we remained good at a contest and we remained strong defensively. And in the end, that's how it played out. We were patient. We knew it was going to come at some point, but I thought they've given great effort for the last 2 weeks, and now they finally got some reward.
Jesse came back on. Does that mean he's okay?
Yeah, look, he's got a little knock in his knee. He had one coming into the game. He got another one in the same spot. He's a little bit sore, but he'll be fine. I thought he contributed strongly. He had a bit of work done at half time and obviously got it bandaged up. But I thought he came out and played a role for us after half time.
And Christian next week and Jack maybe the week after. Is that correct?
Yeah, the dog bite. Yeah, looking forward to getting him back. Interesting circumstances, obviously, to lose a player, but he's an important player for us. We all know that. So he'll be back next week. And who was the other one?
Jack Viney.
Oh, Jack Viney's probably a couple of weeks away.
Yep.
So he's really progressing well in his preparation. He's putting a fair bit of load into him at the moment to give him the best chance to play the rest of the season.
Skipper's third quarter, pretty instrumental as well, with Max dominating and him taking advantage.
Yeah, look, our leaders, Nathan's been terrific for a lot of the year, but I think you're right. His third quarter, he really stepped up. His stuff around the contest and the clearances were outstanding.
Thanks.
Cheers, thank you.